Valve Games, one of the biggest video games publisher, has ever been known for some of its biggest games have ever made, most notably Half-Life, Portal, Team Fortress 2, all that good stuff. But there are many controversies behind these games. We're gonna talk about those and maybe some of those that you might have not known. The Half-Life 2 beta leak is one of the most famous controversials associated with Valve Games. I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened. In March of 2003, Gindor, CEO of Valve, announced that Half-Life 2 will be released on September 30th, 2003. Fans predicted that there was going to be a lot of delays, and right there were. Half-Life was delayed to the holiday season according to Valve, making the fans want an answer if it's going to be delayed more. Sometime in October 2003, a 20-year-old German man named Axel G leaked a playable version of the Half-Life 2 beta, sharing it among his friends, and then his friends shared it, and then it got posted into some forum or something, and everybody had the leak. After 3 days after the source code was leaked at that time, before it was leaked by Axel, which made Valve and their fans pretty angry, as the leak showed as the game was not ready or released at the scheduled time. Axel then sent an apology email to Gabe saying that he did not mean any harm to Valve and he wanted a job there, surprisingly. Gabe accepted it, but the thing is, this was actually a plan to get Axel arrested. But the thing is, he did not go, and his trial was quickly, but he did get and serve time in Germany, and his trial went quickly. Actually, he was salted as him being pardoned due to a small cycle that the beta was leaked, as well as Axel's apologetic nature. Artifact is a game that no one really asked for. It's essentially a mix of multiplayer card game with an element of MOBA and the Dota 2. Valve saw an opportunity to create something distinctive. They recognized the popularity of MOBA, much like Hearthstone, where the revenue comes from players buying card packs and hoping to land rare cards, often spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars with success, of course. Valve took this concept and simply said, what a great idea. We should combine the addictive native of MOBA and Dota 2 for more profit. No, it didn't work this time. While it worked in other games such as Team Fortress 2, CSGO, and Dota 2, it simply didn't resonate with Artifact. Why? Because the anticipation hype surrounding it led people to believe it's gonna be something remarkable as Half-Life, with teaser showcase and impressive graphics, or something similar, but did not meet the fans' expectation. The Half-Life 2 Burnt Corpse, also known as Corp01.mdl, is a familiar and disturbing sight for gamers, especially for those who frequently play Gary's mod or playing servers.
That you suck.
What makes this virtual corpse particularly unsettling is its dark and chilling backstory that surrounds its creation. The texture used for the burnt corpse in the game has been sourced to a real human body. This fact actually adds an extra layer of unsettling realism to the game, and it's an aspect that's rarely discussed. Unfortunately, I cannot really show the actual image due to YouTube's strict content policies, but I can show a blurred version of it. Some Reddit users have speculated about a sinister backstory that connects to the texture origin to the Mafia, possibly explaining why the hair in the game appears remarkably untouched despite the intense burning, which is one of the Mafia's punishments. While it is important to not take Reddit's speculation not too seriously, these theories kind of make sense to the mystery. There's a claim from a Left 4 Dead 2 developer commentary that touched on this eerie topic.
The infected textures are part hand-painted, part photographic reference. One of our team members had a nightmare folder full of photographs of people suffering from bizarre diseases and injuries. They were so hard to look at that the infected actually contained none of these. Instead, the secret ingredients for infecting normal-looking human textures are photos of housing insulation and potato skins.
Half-Life 2 Burnt Corpse is more than a horrifying in-game entity. It represents a deeper exploration of the unsettling and controversial methods used in video games development to achieve a sense of realism and horror. Many people are unhappy with how Valve updates games, especially when it comes to those who aren't very profitable. Team Fortress 2 is a good example. It's a beloved game in the gaming community with such a surprising strong player base. Despite being 16 years old, however, Valve has shifted its focus away from Team Fortress 2 after the Jungle Inferno update. They're not concentrating more on Dota 2 and CSGO, particularly when it comes to developing the Source 2 engine. Players don't really generally suspect that Valve's shift is because these games has more players and profit potential, similar to what they initially thought would happen with Artifact, which didn't work as planned.